Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 276. And you may be wondering what I'm doing. And basically I'm trying out my new cutting board. And you'll see why towards the end of the video of why I bought this. And today we are trading with Josh. Josh has been a friend of the channel for quite a while. He's been trading right along. And today we're going to go through his trades. I got a big box of trades from him in. And also we'll be going through, of course, the books that I'm sending him. And it should be fun. He sent me some good stuff, as you will see. Hope everybody's having a good day. I had a good day today. Finally got my truck back. So that's good news. A little bit of bad news with it, though. I have to change the oil. I know it needed an oil change really bad when I had the accident. And after sitting for however many months it sat there, 4 months almost, the oil has kind of turned to sludge, I think, and it's not, I don't want to run it without getting the oil changed. So I got all the stuff for that ordered. And that came in today, so I'm going to try and change my oil tomorrow. It'll be the first time I've ever changed the oil myself. But I don't trust the oil places down here to do anything about the sludge. I think they're just going to, change my oil and not really care, which won't really fix anything. So, hopefully. So I got that to look forward to tomorrow. But I tell you what, I've been going through these Comics Den books. And, man, there's some good stuff in there. You'll see box number 2 starting tomorrow. And, yeah, it should be fun. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. We get started looking at the books. Gotta figure out where to store this thing. Down here, I guess. All right. So let me get those out of the way until later. And we're just going to take a quick look through what he requested. That's Josh is getting. And oh, I don't have any power to my light. Hold on just a minute. There we go. All right, so first off, we got Valiant Vision Starter Kit. It's got the 3D glasses in there, or whatever they are. I don't know if they're quite 3D, but it's still a sealed kit. So he wanted that. Uncanny X-Men number 307. Thor Annual number 14. This one's damaged a little bit. It's got the corner ripped out of it there. Thor 355. Superman Batman number 6. Spider-Man 59. Spider-Man 28. Spectacular Spider-Man 193. and 183. And number 159, Silver Sable 14, number 7, number 5, Secret Origins Annual number 1, starring Doom Patrol, plus Captain Comet. And Secret Origins number 31, starring the Justice Society of America. Ravage 2099 number 1 with the fancy gold cover. New Teen Titans number 41. Lobo Annual number 2. Legion of Superheroes number 259. And Justice League of America number 48 from the 2010 series. And this is number 43. Convergence number 8. Conan the Barbarian number 179 and number 120. Birds of Prey number 12. Batman 500. Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld number 8 of the first series, the Maxis series. Amazing Spider-Man 372 and Amazing Spider-Man 369. So that's what he's getting. And I'm probably going to find some extra books to send his way just because he sent me some really cool stuff. And I feel like I definitely got the better end of this trade. At first, I wasn't quite sure how to react. And you'll see why. Well, you probably just saw why. But, all right, so here we go. We got Fury of Firestorm number 4. Guest starring Justice League of America and Killer Frost. I used to have this one when I was a kid. It was, it might have been my first Fury of Firestorm issue. I probably bought it because the Justice League was on it. And I tended to buy books that had multiple heroes in it, rather than a single hero book. But that led me to buying more of the Fury of Firestorm series as time went on. I had a few of them, but I'm happy to get that one back. That's cool. We got A Bizarro number 1 of 4 from 1999. And I used to have this complete series. I think I sold it back when I decided I was going to collect digitally before I came to my senses and started getting physical copies again. So this was a pretty cool series. I remember this one. X-Men, no, the Heroic Age X-Men number 1. And this isn't actually a comic book so much as it is Captain America's Journal of Steve Rogers. And he's actually like reviewing all of the mutants, like all the X-Men characters and what he thinks of them and so on and so forth. So a little bit different because it doesn't have the really the data that most of these types of books have. You know, there's no listing of first appearances or anything like that, which would have been cool. But because they're doing it from, I guess, Captain America's perspective, that didn't really make a lot of sense. So very different, but it looks like it'll be a fun read. You know, it should clue me into some characters that I don't already know about. So, Rise of Apocalypse number 1 from 96. The art in here is pretty much standard 90s stuff. Legionnaires number 22 and number 39. And we got Superman 3. You got the variant cover. And that's pretty cool. This is pretty beat up, but that's okay. I don't care about condition. The Transmutation of Ike Garuda. This was a 2-issue series by Epic back in 91. So not familiar with that. That'll be new to me. Looks like there's some nudity in there. Emerald Dawn 2, number 3, number 5. And that actually almost completes that series for me. I think I need one more issue, and then that completes that for me. Captain Harlock, Death's Shadow Rising, and based on the Japanese animation Hero. So I saw some of the Captain Harlock stuff at the Comics Den sale, and I passed over it because I didn't know what it was. And but this actually looks pretty cool. The art's a little bit better than I'm used to seeing in the manga stuff. So, and I guess this isn't really strictly manga. It's just based on Japanese animation, but it looks pretty like it could be pretty good. St. George, Shadowline Saga number 1. And so it's the first issue of that series out of the Epic line. Titans 38, Titans 27, Titans 30. So he's been filling in. That's a cool cover with the scarecrow there. So he's been filling in some issues for me here. Justice League 3000, number 1. Justice League International 2, Justice League International 1 of the more recent series from 2011. Batman and the Outsiders number 3 with Agent Orange. This was actually my introduction when I was a kid to what Agent Orange was. I didn't know what it was until I had read this comic book and then looked into it. Fright Night number 21 from Now. So this looks like it could be cool. Robin 176. I'm starting to try to put the Robin series together, so that's cool. Excuse me. Get some water here. We got Titans 18 with, I guess that's Raven. Never quite saw her looking like that before, but yep, that's Raven. Okay, pretty cool. Titans number 16. Number 14. Tales of the Teen Titans, number 75. So this would have been when they were doing the reprints. I don't think it tells like which issues are reprinted, but there's number 64. And Tom Strong, America's Best Comics Magazine. This is obviously a homage to what is it? Fantastic Four 26, I think. This looks like a cool series. I've been kind of wanting to get into Tom Strong a little bit. Forbidden Planet number 3 from Innovation, and I thought that was cool to get this one because I think there's a couple Forbidden Planets in the Comics Den books that I picked up, but I don't think this is one of them. So that looks cool too. There's a back cover. JLA Justice League of America 2. This is I don't know where the information is. Sometimes they did. Oh, there it is. 2015 series, and this is the Justice League of America. Justice League Quarterly, number 3. I don't have this one. I used to. So happy to get that back. And then we get into this one here, Ghosts number 34. So this one's got a big old freaking hole in the cover. I don't know how that happens. Maybe a cigarette burn and somebody just ripped it out. I don't know. But it is complete other than that. And it's from 1975. So that's pretty darn cool. Wrath of the Ghost Apes. So not only do you have ghosts, but they're gorilla ghosts. Pretty cool. Nice stuff. And then when I first was going through the box, I got to the end and I was like, oh, he sent me coverless comics. That's against the rules. But then I did a count and I realized these were extra. These didn't count towards the trade. He just sent them to be nice. And nice he was. This is Blackhawk number 168 from 1963. And get a load of this one. Batman Annual number 2 from 1961. And they're both complete except for the covers. And so friggin' cool. So that's why I was printing these out. Because I went online and I decided to just, I found the pages to download the covers. And so I'm just printing my own covers to make them complete. And I don't know, I might laminate them. I was looking up to see the different paper stock and stuff after I decided to do it, after I printed these already. And that's what I might have to do over. This is coming up too short for the book, probably because of the way I cut it. And yeah, they've got slick paper that you can buy. So I could probably get that if I wanted to, but or I could laminate these with my laminator and just kind of treat them like I would the old covers. But pretty cool because now I've got a 12-cent Blackhawk from 1962 and I've got Batman Annual number 2 from 1961. And it's all there except for the covers. And now it has covers. So I am thrilled to death with those. Batman Annual 2 is actually probably even though it was coverless, was probably the one that I'm most excited about. So I may have to reconsider my whole, I may have to reconsider my rule about coverless comics. As long as they're Silver Age, maybe you can send me coverless comics that are complete. Yeah. Because I don't mind having them with a fake cover like this. So, yeah, I'll have to think about that. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Cheap Comic Collector. And tomorrow we're going to get into that second box from the Comics Den. And none of these, by the way, none of these are going into the sale. Because I told you that pretty much everything's, that you see from now on is going to be going into the sale. But these aren't, because these were a trade. A lot of them are in pretty rough condition. Some of them are good, but those, yeah, I just don't feel comfortable selling the stuff that people send me as trades. I want to read them. I want to check them out because that's why they sent them to me. They want me to check them out. So yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to start going through the second box of Comics Den stuff. And I hope you're excited about that. I hope you're enjoying the claim sales. Yeah, I've been going through the Comics Den books, and I'm about halfway through the boxes, just going through, and I've been making a list like this, just a list of all the books that are in each box, so I kind of have something to go by when I'm going through them and showing them to you. And yeah, most of the boxes are really good. I mean, the ones I chose are fantastic. I just got, I'm not all the way through it yet, but I've been going through one today that was just, there's not a dud in the box, man. The worst thing in there is Punisher War Journal number 2, just because I'm not that big of a Punisher fan. But I do pick up like lower number issues on a long running series like that. It's, they are just, I mean, just amazing stuff in there. I mean, I can't believe I got this stuff for 19 cents a piece. That's just insane. But on the other hand, there was a box that, one of the $50 boxes, I was going through that one, and I was like, man, this box kind of sucks. it's you know, I mean, you can't complain too much for 19 cents a piece, but and there's a few good comics in there mixed in. But there's a lot of independent stuff that's just like not stuff I'm not interested in. Hopefully, yeah, there's a lot of independent lovers on here, so hopefully, you guys will find some stuff you like. But and then there's Legion of Superheroes #7, 35 copies. What the heck am I gonna do with 35 copies of Legion of Superheroes #7? So yeah, everybody, everybody's gonna get one. At least one. um that I trade with, or that I that buys books from me, because it's just yeah, what else am I going to do with that many copies? So I'll keep one. But yeah, but the box I was going through today is amazing. I have not uh I had to stop going through it. I'm about I have maybe a quarter of the way to go through it yet, and you guys won't see that for a few weeks. It's yeah, we're going through like a box a week, showing you, and then doing the auction. So it's gonna take about 13 boxes. So it's gonna take 13 weeks to get through all the boxes from when we started showing you to you last week. So this will be the second week, and so yeah, it's gonna be a while before we get through all of them. I haven't even gone through all of them myself yet. Just going through to see what's there. So, and I'm astonished. There's so much in there that I want to keep, but I have to try and get my money back out of it. So I know you guys are gonna go nuts over some of this stuff. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe, and unless you're already subscribed, because if you hit subscribe when you're already subscribed, then it unsubscribes you. So don't do that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.